leave it, it's fine. Today on BBC News at 6, we are looking at 5 different news apps: The Independent, The Daily Mail, Sky News, BBC News and The Guardian, to see their different layouts, headlines, modes of address, main topics and forms of communication. For most of the news providers, the layout was very basic, and it started with either a big picture and the headline, or with the headline underneath, or vice versa. However, we were unable to access the Independent page as you need to pay for the article. This isn't good for the newspaper because it means that it is harder for people to access their article. The BBC's mode of address was simple format. There were sentences instead of paragraphs. It was written in third person. It was very visual, and there are large spaces between the information to reduce the reading and keep people hooked. The language used is colloquial, but there are some examples of expletive language. For example, people were taken into custody for questioning. The Daily Mail is very visual, and they use lots of images, some videos. Similar to the BBC, they use sentences to replace paragraphs and news spacing to break up text. There is a large use of repetition in the article. It grabs the reader to make them remember the information at hand, and an example of this is the username Johnny. The language used is colloquial, but there is a tone of relaxed but formal. This means that the reader feels that the article is professional and organised, therefore it is trustworthy. In addition, after a few images, there will be a few bullet points to summarise the images, the text below, reducing the amount of reading the audience has to do. The Guardian has the same basic format of pictures. The text, however, the Guardian includes more text, therefore more information. The language used is very colloquial, but entails some ambitious vocabulary. This means the Guardian's target is more upper class. The Guardian does include some videos, but they are at the end of the article. This means that it has a more professional atmosphere. This means that they target older people, those who are more educated, or who live in big cities.